Right. Today, our class focuses on LSA types. We have seen like type 1 called as router LSA, type 2 called as network LSA, type 3 called as summary LSA, and type 4 is also summary, but it is external autonomous system summary LSA. And then type 5 is external autonomous system LSA, not summary. Type 6 is multicast with OSPF. Type 7 is not so stubby area. Type 8 is OSPF with BGP community. Type 9 is opaque LSA. Now, main focus is on type 1 to 5, and then type 7 later. Type 6 is automatic when you have multicasting. Type 8 is automatic when you have BGP. And type 9 is also opaque. It can be used for various other purposes like IPv6, segment routing, etc., etc. Now, what we have added in this older topology is we have added one ASBR. Now, this is going to be an ASBR. This we have not added now. This was earlier there. Now I just connected external EIGRP router so that R5 will get the ASBR position. R5 is now ASBR because we are connecting to an external autonomous system. I'd like to finish the external autonomous system configuration R10 using a notepad. Enable config T interface loopback 0 100.1.1.1 interface loopback 1 200 interface loopback 2 interface loopback 3 so these are the loopbacks and interface Ethernet 00 is 105 0.x where x is 10 and the mask is 24. And now what is our plan? Running EIGRP. Router EIGRP 100 or 1000 networks 100 network 200 network 150 network 250 and write to memory. So one more. What is that? 105, isn't it? Now, because it is class C, you have to mention up to the default mask. Because this is class B, you have to mention up to here. Otherwise, you have to use wildcard mask. Okay, for class A, no problem. These two are class A. Copy all, paste it on router 10. Let's verify. Show IP IGRP interfaces. I can see only 3 loopbacks are running IGRP. What is the reason? The reason is I have put the wrong name, I believe. No, it's I don't see. I should see 3. Why I don't know why this is not seen there. Let's verify. Go to. Okay. This is not at all classy. Classy stops into 23. Oh no. What a silly mistake. So I'm going to say here 201. Sorry. Oh, okay. The same mistake I did when I was 25 years old. I was teaching in NIIT. I did the same mistake when I was 25. After, yes, yes, yes. I was teaching in Annanagar, NIIT. In Chennai. So again, I made the same mistake after almost 20 years. Almost 20 years, 19 years, 19th year. I have made the same mistake. It's okay. No. Show IP IGRP interfaces. Okay. La. Another thing is on router 5, I need to add another new interface. Interface Ethernet 02. IP address is going to be 105.0 X is 5. All right. And now we're going to run EIGRP router EIGRP 1000 network 105. Oh, this is classy. It's okay. Okay, we will be seeing a neighborship between these two routers. Yeah, neighborship has come. Router 5 has found a neighbor with router 10. Is that correct? Yes. Show IP EIGRP neighbor should show me that. Yes. See, we are not running EIGRP on any of the OSPF autonomous site. If you notice, only on E02. So if you see OSPF, show IP OSPF interface brief, we are running on 2 physical interface. One is connecting to R3, another one, sorry, one is connecting to R4, another one is connecting to R6. Now, I should be learning the routes from both OSPF as well as EIGRP here. Show IP route EIGRP. These are the routes coming from R10. Show IP route OSPF. These are the routes coming from other area. This is other area because it's coming from router 2, which is in area 100. IA means inter area, coming from other area. Inter means coming from other. All right, 333 is also coming from area 0. Now 444 belong to same area 0. 666 is coming from other area. Yeah, the area number is 200. All right. R5 knows about outside networks as well as within organization network. But no other routers except R5 in OSPF domain knows about EIGRP networks, isn't it? Let's go and verify that. I'll show you that R1 first. R1, where are you? Here. Show IP route OSPF. There's something wrong with OSPF here. Show IP protocol. No OSPF. Show IP interface brief. All right, let's run OSPF. Interface range Ethernet 00 hyphen, sorry, comma, loopback 0. IP OSPF 1 area 100. Isn't it correct? Yes, it is. Okay, now let us check. Show IP route OSPF. Welcome. Welcome soon. Welcome. It will come soon. Okay, it has come. And if you notice, you can see from 7, 6, where is 7 and 6? This is 7 and this is 6. What about 8? No, 8 is missing. I can see all the rest except 8. Let us go check 8. Show IP OSPF interface brief. OSPF is running, but show IP. Why OSPF is not advertised? Show IP route OSPF. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Neighborship is formed, but nothing is learned. Surprise. I know why. I know why. Did you find the mistake is seen in our screen? Correct. On R6, we have point to point. You see, if you're configuring point to point, it should be configured on both sides. So on R8, we failed to configure, or we might have configured, we didn't save it. Show IP OSPF neighbor. If you see here everything is full. No DRBDR. And priority is 0. This is a mistake. All right. Interface Ethernet 0/0 IP OSPF network type point to point. This is our previous lab. Now, let's go back to R1. Now I can see 8 also. I want to show you LSA types. But before that, this O means what? OSPF. And these two networks are coming from same area. You agree? See, if there is no IA, if it is only O, same area. And also if you check the topology back, 2 and 3 is in same area, no? That's why. Now, same area, what LSA? 1 and 2 only. The routes from other area will come as what? Type 3. Now, let us verify that. Show IP OSPF database. Look at this, type 1, called router LSA. which is from same area. In same area, how many networks, how many links you have? How many routers you have? 3 routers. And in this, who is a DR? Router 3 is a DR. You got it? Advertisement coming from router 3 is what called as network LSA. Why? Because router 3 is a designated router. Advertisement coming from ADV means what? Advertisement. Advertisement coming from all the routers of the same area is router LSA. Now, you see, I'm going to show you type 3 LSA called summary LSA. And if you notice this, these networks are not from same area. These networks are coming from other area. Router 4, router 5, router 6, 7, 8. And this is between 3 and 4. This is between 4 and 5, 5 and 6. All are coming from other area. They're all summary LSA. You got it? Now what is next? We are going to see type 4 and 5 after we redistribute the EIGRP routes into OSPF. You understood, sir? I'll go to router 5. I'll take EIGRP routes and redistribute into OSPF. When I redistribute, what happens? R5 gets the new name. What is that? ASBR. Right now, it is not an ASBR. Now, what is the router ID of router 5? 5.5.5.5. That is what going to be shown as type 4 summary LSA. This is type 3 summary LSA. This is simply summary LSA. This is not autonomous system summary LSA. This is not autonomous system. Is it anywhere written autonomous system? No. Now I'll go to router 5. I'll go to router 5 and say router OSPF. What is the process ID? Show IP protocol. Process ID is 1. Router OSPF 1. Redistribute EIGRP 1000 subnets, including subnets. Okay. This is how we take the EIGRP route, give it to OSPF. Is that understood, sir? Now you will go to R1. You see, this is type 2. This is type 3. You see type 4. ASBR, Autonomous System Border Summary. See the difference. This is also summary, but this belong to type 3. Here there is no ASB. This is ASB, Autonomous System Border. What will this bring? This brings the router ID of ASBR. What is the router ID of ASBR here? Now, who is advertising this? ABR of area 0. Who is the ABR of area 0? Router 3. You see? Who is advertising this? Router 3 is giving you. Type 3 will also given by router 3. Type 4 also will be given by router 3. ABR. Huh? Type 3 and 4, who advertises? ABR. Now what is left? One more. Type 5. Yes, please. That is how it is designed. That is why it is called as summary LSA. Because router 3 is the summarization point, right? Between areas, router 3 is a summarization point. Of course. Let's go and check. Let's go and check on router 8. Show IP OSPF database. Here, what you will not see is type 2 LSA. Tell me why. You will not see type 2 net to LSA. Net LSA will not see. Why? Why? Because there is no DR. We made point to point, right? Let's see. You see, you can see type 1. Straight away you see what? Type 3. And also type 4. Yeah? So who is giving? 6.6.6. What is giving? The router area of ASBR. You understood type 4? Next. Type 5 LSA. Type 5 LSA originates from the ASBR itself. And what it is bringing? It is bringing the networks of other autonomous system. You see that? All these are EIGRP routes. Now, if you check the routing table, it will not be IA, it will be E2. Show IP, yeah. Show IP route OSPF. You see? E2 means external type 2. What is type 2? We'll see shortly. But did you see this type E? E means it's not showing IA. All those networks coming from EIGRP are shown here as E because it is external, not belong to OSPF. It belongs to some other protocol. In our case, it's EIGRP, and it is redistributed into EIGRP. Yeah. Next. Let's go and verify the same on router 1. You see, whatever you see under type 1, these networks will be seen as E2. Yeah. Show IP route OSPF. You see, E2. Now I want to focus closely. What is the cost here? 20. Now let me take you to router 8. What is the cost here? Tell me, is the distance from router 8 to router 5 and router 1 to router 5 are the same? Then why the cost is same? You see, router 1 also says cost is 20. Router 8 also says cost is 20. It is because it is type 2. What is type 2? Type 2 will not add the path cost. Type 2 will not add path cost. See, there is a cost in this link, right? There is a path in this cost in this link. There is a cost in here. They don't add cost. Only the default 20 cost is given to everyone. Now, to that 20, if I add this cost, and this cost, it will be more than adding this cost and this cost. Let's see. I'm going to change it as E1. Are you ready for that? So I'll remove this and I'll put one. See, when I redistributed, earlier I was redistributing like this, isn't it? Now I'm going to say metric type. You see, the default is type 2. I'm making it as type 1. What is type 1? Path cost is going to be added. Now let's go back. If you go back, earlier on 8 it was 20. Now I'm expecting 40. You see 40. You know why 40? Each wire is 10. What is the metric R5 giving? 20. 20 plus 10 is 40. Now tell me what will be the cost on R1? External. R5 is giving 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 40, and this is considered as only one link, which will not be considered. So 1, 2, 3, 30, 40, 50. Let's go and verify. Earlier it was 20 external, but now it is 50. Now you see it is turned to E1. E1 means path cost need to be added. E2 means path cost should not be added, right? So we have learned LSA types. Are you comfortable? So we'll